First off, F your chick and the click you claim. West side till we ride, coming quick with game. You claim to be a player, but I F'd your wife. We bust on bad boys, y'all be F for life. Plus, punks be trying to see me greet hearts I rip. All them boys over there, some mark ass bitch. We keep them coming while we running for your juice, steady gunning, keep on busting at them fools. You know the rules. Little Caesar, go at your homie, how I leave you, cut your ass up, leave you in pieces. Now be the Look, Kim, go fuck around with real. Quick to snatch your ugly out the streets. So F peace. I let them boys know it's on for life. So let the West Side ride tonight. Bad boy, hard wax. F with me and get your pill. You know, see. Grab your when you see. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who got you but your punks didn't finish. Now you about to feel the wrath of a menace. Player, I hit 'em up. Hold up. Hold up. I say, first off, if you click in the you claim West Side till we ride coming quick with game. You claim to be a player, but I F'd your wife. We bust some bad boys, they be F for life. Plus, punks be trying to see me greet, hearts I rip. All them boys over there talking, they some mark ass. We keep it coming while we're running for your juice, steady gunning, keep on busting at you fools. You know the rules. Little Caesar, go at your homie, how I leave you, younger, leave you in pieces. Now be the look, Kim, go fuck around with real dreams. Quit to set your ugly off the street. So F peace. I let them boys know it's on for life. So let the West Side ride tonight. Man, shout out to everybody on here from that across the states, you understand me, to across the pond, do you understand me? Salute to y'all, and y'all know I wouldn't be able to rock like I rock if y'all wasn't rocking with me like that. And I want to let y'all know I definitely appreciate y'all for y'all support, and I'm definitely so humble as this 1 week, you know, has finally made it. I'm definitely humble and very appreciated and love you guys all from the bottom of my mother fudge cake heart. Do you understand me? Because if it wasn't for y'all rocking with me, I wouldn't be able to do what y'all do. And I just want to let y'all know this every time. I truly appreciate y'all, right? Real talk. Now, y'all know before we start the show, I got to shout out to the OG. Hold up, the OG, the big dog OG, Will the Glera. And y'all know it's mandatory that everybody give Will the Glare, the OG, a big old motherfudger cake in hand clap for that. It's man that's the OG. Can we give Will the Glare, the OG, a big old mother fudge cake in hand clap for that? What's popping, man? That's the OG. That's the OG. Put some respect on the OG name because that's how we coming over here. That's big dog. You understand me? Numero uno. And right, also, if y'all ain't hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. If y'all ain't hit that share button, please hit that share button for me. And if y'all ain't hit that subscribe button, and if you new, if you on X right now, I think we live on X right now, come on over here to YouTube and hit that subscribe button, you understand me? But if you on X, please follow that page, you understand me? And also, y'all see y'all see up there, if y'all want to donate to the show to help this train keep going, y'all see I got the Cash App and the Venmo over there. And y'all know everybody who donate is definitely appreciated 100%. And that's how we keep this show moving. And trust me, I love y'all for doing that. Right? Real talk. Now, first off, if you click in the you claim West Side till we ride coming quick with game. You claim to be a player, but I F'd your wife. We bust on bad boys, we be for life. So punks be trying to see me greet, hearts I rip. All them boys over there, some mark ass big. We keep it coming while we're running for your juice, steady gunning, keep on busting at you fools. You know the rules. Look, Caesar, go at your homie, how I leave, cut your, leave you in. Now be the Look, Kim go around well real quick that's off the street. So F peace. I let them boys know it's on for life. So let the West Side ride tonight. Bad boy murder all waxed. F for me and get your pill. You know, see, grab you when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who got you, but your punks didn't finish. Now you about to feel the wrath of a menace. Player, I hit 'em up. And that's how we coming over here, right? Y'all see that title? I know why you all big mad at Turtle Boy. All you bozos, clowns, dummies. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Yeah, who listening? You. Yeah, I got all them wrinkles in your forehead because you don't know what's about to go on, but you know it's gonna be something. I'm talking to you. Let's take this walk. I know, I know why they mad at Turtle Boy. And that's clear cut, no debating, right? See, this is why they mad at Turtle Boy, ladies and gentlemen, right? It's because Turtle Boy is still popping, right? Turtle Boy is still popping. A lot of people still popping like the OG Wheeler Girl, you know, Melanie Little and all of the top dog. They still popping, right? You got a lot of these other shows, you know, that, you know, everybody was so intrigued, right? On, you know, the Karen Reed case of how she was falsely accused and has been vindicated after 2 trials of her being innocent, because she is innocent. Everybody on her around the world. Clear cut, no debate. But since that's over with now, right? Since the civil trial not gonna be the 2026, and I know all them people that are who mad at Turtle Boy, they on their knees hoping and praying. You can see the scrapes on their knees for hoping and praying that they have that on TV. Because if you all look at them, what they got going now, they all done swindled down. It's not the same no more because we know she innocent. A lot of people who was indebted in this, right? They was indebted in it because of the case, not of no civil trial, right? The civil trial ain't here yet. We was indebted to this because of the case of her being falsely accused, right? That's what we was indebted to the case. But see, a lot of people say she innocent, she free. Now they, in my Alan Jackson voice, they look the other way, right? But hold up, they don't look the other way for Turtle Boy. They look the other. They don't look the other way from Will, the OG Glero. They don't look the other way from like Nurse Kim, Melanie Little. You know, all the top dogs who do. They don't look the other way on that. But all these other people, they looking the other way. And look, that's why they mad. Oh, we got more. Oh, we definitely got a whole lot more. That's why they really mad. Because you know what, everybody? It's nothing else for them to talk about right now. It's dry, dry, right? Real dry. Why you think all them bozos bringing up Turtle Boy now? Come on, let that ponder in your brains for a minute. Why do you think all them bozos is saying Turtle Boy name, or what they tried to come up with this malicious attack on the GOAT? You know, the MVP, the most valuable player Award goes to Aiden Kearney, aka Turtle Boy, for Commonwealth versus Reed. He was the most valuable player, right? And that's another reason why they mad, but that's why they mad, right? And with Turtle Boy being the most valuable player, ladies and gentlemen, oh my, it's a big difference. Because look at Turtle Boy. Look every time Turtle, and I'm speaking on specifically Turtle Boy, not the people who rock with him. We know everybody who rock with him. We talking about the people who don't rock with him, right? Look at Turtle Boy numbers 4 months later. Ain't it building and ain't it the same? Right? Ain't he doing his thing? Ain't them numbers to galore? Right? No, he still have, hold up, thousands, hold up, and thousands of people in this chat in my rock voice. Right? Ain't that the truth? If that's the truth, can everybody put hashtag truth? I'm just trying to let them take this walk. All them people and why they mad at them. All y'all, yeah, I'm talking to y'all. Let's take this walk. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? That's the truth. You gotta understand. I told you, I'm different. These guys, yeah, like I'm new here, but like they easy work. All the haters, easy work. And I'm gonna be able to break them down viciously, right? Easy work. I hope y'all enjoying this walk so far. It's nice, sunny, probably what you know, nice, sunny, cool, look cool. It's all good. We big boys, right? Let's finish taking this walk. See, I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I do this. Well, before we keep taking this walk, Turtle Boy went, and I apologize, y'all. I ain't watching the chat right now, and I promise y'all I'm not. I'm sorry. I got to talk. I appreciate all y'all and love all y'all. Now I'll look at it in a minute, but I got to get this out of my chest first, right? Turtle Boy is the reason for the season. You know, I said that when I came on Will the OG Glera show, right? And when I tell y'all he is the MVP, the most valuable player, that award goes to him in Commonwealth versus Reed. Because if it was no Turtle Boy, if it was no Turtle Boy, right? And that's what makes me mad because, you know, all these guys who are peons to Turtle Boy, I'm talking about they super peons. They refuse to give him credit. And remember, I told y'all what they say about reality. It's a mother fudge cake. You hear me? Because it's reality. What Turtle Boy did, what he went through, and what he did. See, it's a big difference of what he did, right? What he went through to get everything accomplished of what he did. That's the difference. And I watched him do it. I watched him, you know, have his chest out because Turtle Boy got a real heart, right? He ain't like none of them dudes, them bozos who like the Tin Man. They ain't got no heart. Turtle Boy got real heart. I seen it in effect numerous times. Lacrosse game, calling them out, right? Pizza shop standing on 10, right? Them just a couple of things. Think about that. Who else did that? Nobody. Who else going through what Turtle Boy going through right now because of that to get that woman and Karen Reed vindicated? Who else going through that? Can y'all talk to me, please? Nobody else is going through that. While Turtle Boy was in jail, when he wasn't supposed to be in jail, in them horrendous conditions, as jail is, if anybody ever been to jail, you know, right? And he was in there for nothing. Let me explain something to y'all, right? Y'all don't hear Turtle Boy when he be talking, when he be telling y'all about them 60 days in jail he was in there. Now I want all y'all to ponder this, right? Think how long that 60 days is when you in there falsely accused and ain't did nothing. That's like decades, right? When you did nothing, right? And he did that for the injustice. He did not only do it, he was the leader of the troop. When I tell y'all Turtle Boy was out there shooting all the bullets and taking all the bullets back, he was the leader of the troop. In doing that, that's just the truth and that's just reality. They didn't endure that. He in jail feel like it's forever for absolutely nothing. They're not thinking about his two children. They're not thinking about his family and everything that Turtle Boy was going through in that freaking moment. And if you know the story, you know the story. And listen, if you know the story, you know the story, right? Everything Turtle Boy was going through that moment of everything, like him falsely accused, him being away from his children and his family, and everything that was happening within his family, bro, and him in jail for absolute nothing. And he was willing. He didn't know that they was gonna falsely accuse him and falsely arrest him and bring all these bogus charges up against him. But Turtle Boy was willing to do whatever it takes because he seen an innocent person, right, getting framed to the worst degree. When I tell y'all, if it was no Turtle Boy, as crooked as we know, as Canton is and the corruption down there, and even with the Boston police, this would have been the biggest heist pulled off in history by the Commonwealth, right? And Karen Reed would have been rotting in jail for 20 or 25 years until the Innocent Project came up and re-looked at it. Now, all this would have happened if it wasn't for Turtle Boy, the noise, the pink shirts, the support around the globe. I ain't just talking about the United States of America. I'm talking about from the United States of America to around the world. And that's called pressure. That's what Turtle Boy did, right? I'm laying it out for y'all. I'm laying it out for you so these boys, while I got them on this break, they can understand why they on this walk. And everybody who knew her to the channel, I love y'all. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, okay, I still love you, right? Straight up. And if y'all ain't hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. If y'all ain't shared this, please share this for me. Just know y'all all are the absolute truth. Shout out to all the beautiful women in here. Shout out to all the gentlemen in here. Shout out to all my beautiful admins. Just know y'all are very much appreciated. Y'all are the angels of the earth for even being in here and supporting this movement. Just know y'all are the absolute truth. And everybody who's standing behind Turtle Boy, when you see all these bozos and what they're doing, right? I love all you mother fudge cakes to death. You mother fudge cakes are the best on the planet. And I'm talking to all the Turtle Boy riders. Because we riding for Turtle Boy, you hear me? And we going to keep riding for Turtle Boy, whether they like it or not. Look, can't nobody tell me what to say. Not nobody. Nobody, right? Now, if I'm saying something and I make a mistake in saying something, I got, people who I deal with, and y'all know a person, it's more than him, this person I'm finna say, but it's more people who I can get information from and tell me why I stated something wrong. But y'all know it's definitely my best friend in the world, AJ. I mean, SJ. I said AJ. I thought I thought a putty cat. I did. I did see a putty cat. Y'all heard me? I said AJ. No, I'm supposed to say SJ. Hold up. But just know I love all of y'all for staying down and not going against the grain when you see how malicious these guys are trying to be, right, at Turtle Boy off of for nothing, for absolutely nothing. And I'm not going to stand for it. People talk about, you weren't never saying nothing in the chat. So what? I ain't never have to say nothing in the chat. I was just a looking and a watching and a watching and a looking. Can I do that? Hold up, Bobby Brown. It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. Stop playing with me. I can do what I want to do. Just because I wasn't in a test or nothing like that, and them, I ain't have to be in there. I pay attention to the chat, pay attention to the people who I was watching, right? I ain't have to comment or post. But when all these shenanigans started going on, right? Right, like these well planned and plotted shenanigans. Y'all know I sang down here in Texas, right? It's like firecrackers went off. Let me say this again. When these shenanigans went out, when these shenanigans, these malicious shenanigans aimed towards Turtle Boy started going on, right? And then aimed toward especially, the numero uno, my guy, Will the OG Glera. When all these shenanigans, malicious shenanigans, things was going off, y'all know firecrackers went off down here. And y'all know I sang down here in Texas, right? I say the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Hold up. And the firecracker started going off. I couldn't take it anymore. 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 I said enough is enough. And I said, I'm not finna let these peons, these these dudes who Turtle Boy, if it wasn't for Turtle Boy, who assisted all these guys. Y'all know how much money Turtle Boy done made a lot of people. And people, like, listen to me. Turtle Boy done made people, look, and I guarantee you, right, if we think about how much money Turtle Boy done made for a lot of these people, by doing what he do, and bro, can you think about the millions, hold up, and millions of dollars? And this the mother fudge cake thinks he get? Oh, okay. Let's continue to take this walk, right? Let's continue to take this walk. Let's continue to take this walk. Because I told everybody, and I want y'all to type this in the chat for me. I'm not the one, I'm the right one. Please type that in the chat for me. Everybody, can you please type, I'm not the one, I'm the right one. When I see that get typed, that's when I can see it. Because I told all of them over there who was trying to do this to Turtle Boy. You know, when Turtle Boy got all this facing against him, right? When Will the OG Glera, you know, riding with Turtle Boy, and they got all these other things to do. They so professional in what they do, right? And all the other people, you know, and you know, like I'm different, right? And it ain't nothing because they ain't supposed like. Listen, let me tell you something. I told you, hashtag Huckleberry, hashtag Huckleberry, hashtag Huckleberry. These guys have been doing great things, right? Great things, right? And they got to be pulled into this, right? My OG Will the Glare, he got to be pulled into this. Y'all trying to do all this against him and on some like that's real on some messy girly type stuff. Then y'all doing this to the goat and Turtle Boy when he got all this what he facing, bro, and don't know every night when he go to sleep if he gonna wake up or the police gonna be at his door. Don't know if he go when he going to the bus stop. That's why 2 or 3 days ago was his 2 year anniversary of the bus stop. Like, he don't know anywhere he go, right? At any moment something could happen to him, right? When we know he innocent, right? Everybody know I went over that, right? About, you know, them bozos putting out, you know, doing the show, and then, you know, the person who Turtle Boy saved life, right? Typed in there, allegedly, but that's what them guys are pushing over there. That's what they are saying. And they love to see it every chance they get, right? And then, right, when you have Turtle Boy, right, who come out, you know, to the public, like I told y'all, Turtle Boy ain't the type to run from it. He run to it, right? Because that's what he do. He don't run from nothing. He run to it. Have y'all been watching him? Have y'all seen the work? Bozos who hating on him? I had to put that in there. Who hating on him? Have y'all seen the work? The amazing work. You know, the going to jail, not doing nothing work, right? To to it being so him being the like the number one enemy for Canton and Boston and that surrounding area, right? But I got y'all. I got y'all. And that's why I do what I do, right? Because Turtle Boy, he came out and said what he said. He said this is whoop whoopty. And he let it be known. He said, I can't say what I want to say. You know, like whoopty whoop. But he came out and addressed it. And that's what I'm talking about, right? Wow. The woman who he saved life, allegedly, but they're co-signing it, them guys over there who did that, right? When they started the fire, that woman who he saved, she threw gasoline on the fire, right? Threw gasoline on the fire. And them bozos, They want to run with it, right? But this is the thing right here. Turtle Boy came out and said, ain't nothing true about that or what they talking about. And this is what made me extremely mad, right? Everything Turtle Boy did for her, saving her life. Do you understand that she is a little bitty woman? And I know I say this a lot, but I want y'all to understand that she is a little bitty woman. If it wasn't for Turtle Boy, she would have been in the whatever penitentiary in Massachusetts with Country Kim, Big Bertha, or Juliana. All facts. They would have had her clipping their toenails, clipping their nails, rubbing lotion all on their backs and legs. I'm talking about the big backs and the big leg rub there and the butt. And they're gonna tell it but it be did to perfection. Putting cornrows in their head, making sure the spreads are right, making sure the Kool-Aid lipstick is at its perfection, and making sure when they walk in the halls, she better look straight. Because if she look any direction, hold up. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being for real. That could have happened to her. And everybody but a thank Turtle Boy with everything in you. If it wasn't for Dr. Turtle Boy, the travesty, I mean, travesty, that would have been. So, all you bozos, right, let's continue to take this walk. I gave y'all a little bitty intermission. Did the water break okay? Did you eat your jujus and wham whams? Are you refreshed? Because we still got to take this walk. This walk, let's take this walk. Because Nurse Kim come on at 7, right? So I just got, 7 Central Standard Time. Her work said where I'm at, it's 6 o'clock, right? So she come on in 1 more hour. And I got to get this done before this because I'm going to be like Forrest Gump and I'll run in to go watch Nurse Kim because she is the absolute truth. And I love and respect everything she did. Oh, yeah. So, fellas, let's ease on down the road. Why don't we ease on down the road? All the steps you down tonight, all the steps you taking, you hit 3, 4 steps behind. Let's just ease on down the road. Yeah, that away, fellas, let's go. See, Turtle Boy still pop, you know, with OG Clear still pop. Let's still pop. Uh, the great, beautiful attorney Melody Little, they still popping. Like it's no doubt about it because it's them, right? It's them. And let me explain that to you. It ain't. Hold on. What's going on? Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, we good, y'all? Let me know if we good. Is we good? And let me know where I step off at. We good? Where I left off at? I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. And see, that's why I love y'all, right? Because y'all let me know now. Hold up. Hey, hurry up and get your mother fudge caking self up and go get, whoop de whoa, 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 whoa. You understand, man? I appreciate y'all. See, the difference between me and them bozos over there, they like to throw it, right? And I can take it. I'm like, okay, that's how you coming? That's how y'all coming? That's how y'all coming? But see, I'm Barry Bonds. I'm Mark Aguirre. I'm Sammy Sosa. Like, I'm super steroid. So any pitch come my way, I'm knocking it at the ballpark. And then gonna stand right there, be real disrespectful, and look at it while it's going out, then walk slowly to first base. Then start jogging. Oh love! I tell you, they can't do this with me. I'm just now starting, right? I'm just now starting. These guys been doing their thing. But see, these guys finna feel this pressure, right? Because I forgive them, but I never forget what they did. That's why they gonna feel this pressure, right? I never forget them. They gonna hurt me all the time. It's gonna be like ringing inside they dome. They gonna wake up having headaches and going to their local Walgreens or CVS and getting them something that can stop it quickly. But ain't nothing gonna be able to work because I'm gonna give you that headache every day I can. Y'all shouldn't have never showed me that y'all was these type of people who will try to come at a man who we know is fully innocent like that and what he going through right now, right? Straight up, y'all shouldn't have never did that. Y'all shouldn't have never did that. I told y'all again, I'm not the one, I'm the right one, but I told y'all, let's go. Let's take this walk. It's dry for you fellas, right? And see, look, when I came around, right, and look, I don't know, because I didn't, see nobody else doing it. I told them boys, I'm not coming out here to play with y'all, right? I'm gonna be ferocious towards you guys, right? I'm gonna show y'all that I'm gonna be the huckleberry and do all the dirty work that them other great people don't need to do, right? But y'all dry now, right? Numbers going down. It just ain't the same, is it? Right? It ain't the same for y'all, right? It ain't the same, and I see it. I'm watching. I'm looking. It ain't the same, and it definitely y'all ain't took no hit like this or had no pressure like this, right? Me talking to you guys, and you bozos know who I'm talking to. The nerve of y'all, soulless. They soulless individuals, especially that guy who came out putting his 2 cents in, right? I don't respect nothing about him. And y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all know who I'm talking about, put their name in the chat. That guy who came out and put his 2 cents in, because I ain't saying these people name no more because they bozo, but they gonna know who I'm talking to. Came out and put his 2 cents in, talking about everybody. Nobody didn't want you to talk about nothing, bozo. MC. Did I give y'all a guess? MC. Nobody didn't want you to talk about nothing, MC. You came out and want to put your 2 cents in because you bozos been plotting, right? Y'all been plotting for a long time, right? Because see, if y'all been paying attention like I've been paying attention, the bozos been coming out saying, "Oh, we've been talking to the woman who Turtle Boy saved life. We've been talking to her, right?" So y'all know them other bozos over there on that on the bomb show, right? They so they been talking to her, right? So look, y'all know what them bozos do? They come to Turtle Boy at Wilbur, right? Don't buy no tickets. Don't believe them. They lying through their teeth. They're all habitual lies. They don't buy no tickets. Like Turtle Boy said, they came out there to grift, right? They came out there to do interviews and be messy and try to incite something because the plan was already formulating, right? The plan was already formulating, right? It was already formulating, right? Because they came out there and said, what they say, are you surprised Karen Reed didn't show up? And let me tell y'all why I say the plan had already formulated, right? Because they said they been talking to her, right? They been knowing about this situation, right? So y'all been knowing, so it was technically planned for y'all to come up there and do that and to start to you know to throw the seeds out there so they could start growing, right? But we just didn't pay attention, right? We just didn't pay attention, right? And they got over. They got over. We got to get in there. Or I didn't pay attention. I'm gonna say it like that. Or I didn't pay attention. And y'all remember. If y'all can't hear me, remember tell me something, right? So look, they do that. Then all that other stuff happened that I talked about earlier in the chats, right? Yeah, for sure, Charlie. All that other stuff happened. Then y'all see all the haters, who been plotting and planning this. Y'all see them all come out. A kumbaya, my lord. A kumbaya. A kumbaya, my lord. A kumbaya. Oh Lord, y'all tell me when it don't make no sense. Tell me when it don't make no sense. I'm gonna paint this picture and show them how I'm coming. That's when y'all see them all come. Kumbaya, my lord. A kumbaya. Hold up. A kumbaya, my lord. A kumbaya. Tell me when I'm lying. Tell me when I'm lying. And then you see them bozos, right? All them bozos, all the people who turned into rattlesnakes, right? You see, they thought they had them one, right? They thought when this mockery of nonsense, which I could care two shiznicks about, came out, they thought it was gonna take them to the upper room. Yeah, you hear me? They thought this was gonna take them to the upper room. Yeah, but oh, when I tell y'all what happened when that pretty Corvette run into a brick wall. Now all them over there, you should see them now. You remember Five Heartbeats? Y'all ever seen that? If you ain't see it, go watch it. And then y'all see why I'm saying in this song, right? Because this how they is now, because they planned didn't go accordingly how to they thought it was gonna go, right? They saying, nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Let it rain on me, yeah. Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. That's how they feeling right now. Oh, let me know. Please let me know if y'all can't hear me because, hey, matter of fact, give me 1 second. Okay, we good. Can y'all hear me? We good. Can y'all hear me? All right, now look. That's when the plan started going accordingly, right? Like I gotta keep telling y'all this. Right, when that happened, and then when it didn't go accordingly, now they looking everybody. They like saying, nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Oh, let it rain on me, yeah. Right? That's what they looking like now, right? Because it didn't go accordingly. Hey, and everybody, if y'all ain't hit that like button for me, please. If y'all ain't subscribed, please subscribe to me. If y'all ain't shared this, please share this. If y'all like what I'm talking about, please help me. Y'all see the Cash App and Venmo up there. It'll be very appreciated if y'all can support the movement in any type of way y'all can. Because I'm riding down on them. I'm not gonna let them forget about this. They playing with a man's life, right? And I don't take that lightly when the man is completely innocent. And then they try to pull the big dog. Hold up, Will the OG Glera, my OG in it? Oh, no. Now they, you know what I'm saying? Nights like this, I wish that raindrops will fall. Oh, let it rain on me, yeah, yeah. But oh no, y'all shouldn't have played that game. Now y'all kept messing with him, and I came out when they kept saying his name. They said his name 3 times: Turtle Boy, Turtle Boy, Turtle Boy, and that brought me out like Candyman. You heard me? When they said Will, the Glera, the Glera, the Glera, they brought me out like the Candyman. Do you understand me? Right? It brought me out like the Candy Man. And you know, like I said, they over there. Now they on this, you know, uh, this, oh, this is so funny, y'all. Now they on this feel sorry for me tour. Especially that Bozo JJ. They, they on this feel sorry for me tour. Especially that guy MC, first initial, last initial. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He definitely started the apology tour, right? And then I heard the guys was crying on the stream. I don't care about your tears, sir. I care about your tears. You was playing with a man's life. You better get them tears back up your face, bozo. He was on there crying. I'm sorry. You know how that little crying starts to that big cry? That's how he was done cry, baby. Trying to hear that. Go cry in the corner. We don't care. We don't care. Because you bozos know what you've been doing. Y'all all had this plot and plan the whole time. And then you crying. We ain't trying to hear that. Right. Then I see, you know, on that the old the old the old off show, right? On that show, y'all know what I'm talking about. I seen on that show, all them trying to make themselves like they was so super important. Now look, I give them credit for being a part of the movement, but like you should have seen them on there acting like they so important. You should have seen them on there acting like their lives are so in danger. You should have seen them on there trying to praise the crybaby and MC. Oh my God. And when I'm listening to these radical bozos, right, talking about what they did, and I'm not saying that they didn't contribute, but they on there talking like they Turtle Boy. Like they contributed like Turtle Boy. They on there talking like they get threats and it was super dangerous for them more. Turtle Boy, how dangerous it was for Turtle Boy is to infinity and beyond compared to them. And they on there really crying like, and I ain't saying that it's not that, but they on there trying to make themselves important. They on this crybaby tour, right? They trying to clean it all up, right? And it's crazy though, right? Because see, I was on the OG show last night, right? And I dipped in there. I'm like, damn, they got like 10 people on this panel. 6, 7, 8 people, one lady. And I'm like, this all they got in here? And I'm looking on the OG show. I said, it's a one-man band. He killing them. Oh, that's the difference. That's the difference. Authenticity is everything. And we know that guy who down there in Tennessee, right? I just found out grew up in Miami, you know, then you know, all these dudes who tried to come at him, he didn't bend, break, or fold and showed can't nothing or nobody deter him from what how he feel or how he coming. And I'm talking about Will the OG Glera. You heard me? So now that I see a bunch of them bozos over there, they on this crybaby tour, right? And like I said, I'm not being insensitive. Nobody should get their life threatening, right? But the, like Turtle Boy got his life threatened. If you just imagine the emails and the DMs and all this Turtle Boy got to get, they trying to clean up. I see right, but I see right through them. They trying to play cleanup now for all the dirty tactics that all them plotted and planned and tried to come together. Like I know it's about 50 of them to one, and they failed miserably, right? So I ain't being insensitive. Nobody should threaten nobody's life, but I see what they doing. I see what they doing and how they trying to make it look, right? And how they over there trying to talk about, oh, how they was just so important to this case. Everybody did their thing, and we appreciate y'all, right? But when they go to like being important or who did what they did, like that's Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy. Like he was the one online doing this thing, and he was the one in the field doing this thing. That's the difference. See, the difference is when Turtle Boy talk, and Turtle Boy's smarter than all of them too. That's what they don't understand. I told y'all, right? He's smarter than all of them. Like you got to understand, Turtle Boy compared to all his haters, they got like a mustard seed of a brain compared to him. Like you have to understand how highly intelligent Turtle Boy is, and how much focus and determination, right? And how strong minded he is. Because if y'all don't know, Turtle Boy went to college for a teacher, right? See, and this is one thing, and this ain't just for Turtle Boy, this is for everybody, right? But this how special Turtle Boy is, and everybody who chose that profession, however long you did it. But I know Turtle Boy had some years doing it, right? They got to go to they got to go every day and deal with, you know, children, right? And they are like and let me tell you, like, teachers are top 5 the most important people on the planet, right? They have to go there and deal with children, right? Not only good children, they got to deal with bad children. They got to deal with all type of children, different hundreds, thousands of personalities, right? And you got to understand, it takes a special type of person to do that, right? And this is, and you have to understand what I mean, because children are our future. I'm trying to make this make sense. Children are our future. Let me tell you how special Turtle Boy and all the people out here who taught our children, and the people and the teachers who are teaching my children and y'all children today, right? They are special. So you have to understand that's why they not smarter than Turtle Boy. Like it's a difference, right? It's a difference. They're not smarter than him. And I'm not saying that's all Turtle Boy did because we can see how well accomplished, how he's an award-winning journalist, and how he's a top dog journalist in the game right now. We see that. But Turtle Boy had to work for that, right? And that's what these bozos hated. They wanted the undercut, right? They want the undercut. They didn't want to start from the root of the fruit and build that plant up in soil. They want to undercut on some bozo type of stuff, right? And it backfired, right? Turtle Boy started from the root of the fruit. Everything Turtle Boy did, he earned with his blood, sweat, and tears, bro. That's the difference. He made himself, right? Not saying everybody else don't make themselves, but Turtle Boy made himself from years of doing this, right? Not just know, oh, the this case come around, right? And people been knowing about Turtle Boy. That's the difference. And them bombs over there, right? Bozos, clowns, weirdos, soulless of what he going through right now. And know he innocent, right? Know he innocent of what he going through. Try to save, that woman life, right? And these bozos want to mess with him right now. Today, I got time, cuz, right? So they over there trying to make themselves like they're so important, right? These are the same people who've been trying to downplay Turtle Boy, telling Turtle Boy he ain't the reason for the season, right? You see how hypocrites they are? That's why I said they can't do this with me. I see the lingo. I see how these bozos are talking. They try to down Turtle Boy for what he did, but they over there having an appreciation show for everybody. Oh, like, look what I did, and this and that. What? You trying to downplay what this man did when he was the most valuable player? I mean, the MVP of Commonwealth versus Reed, Aiden Kearney, aka Turtle Boy. You trying to downplay him? Now y'all over here doing this appreciation show, patting yourselves on the back. The nerve, right? The absolute audacity, right? And then, right, you see that dude MC on there, right? They on there trying to give him his praise because I think he really thought that, he was gonna be Turtle Boy, right? I know he the one who really thought. You could tell by the way, they was the appreciation, right? They say, "Oh, I want to thank MC." Oh, you should have heard them just. Oh, it was pathetic, right? And I'm just saying because I don't like what they did, right? That's why it sound pathetic to me because I don't believe nothing from them dudes now, right? Nothing. They on there saying this and that. And then this bozo MC, right, soulless, was a part of the plot. Rattlesnake. On the time people just don't know. Crying again, but he ain't literally crying. You just don't know. Me and my girl almost lost my girlfriend. You almost lost your girlfriend. Hold on. Listen, I almost broke my phone when he said that, bro. Listen to me, y'all. This guy said he almost lost his girlfriend. Oh, wow. Oh, the sympathy. Oh, look at this. That is the most, that is the most pathetic um thing you can say when you know what you did and how you tried to do it, now you're trying to come make people feel sorry. You almost lost your girlfriend. That's called a you problem, sir. Shout out to everybody in here. Shout out to Hollow Girl. I see you in here. Shout out to Boston Babe, Nikki B316. Shout out to Miss Jessica in here. Kayla. Shout out to Andrew. I see y'all. And if I see some more names, I'm just not looking at the chat. Right? Mary B, the beautiful Mary B. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Mary B in the building? Hold up. Shout out to Rat House Media. You understand me? Shout out to Danny, aka Mr. Rat House Media. Shout out to Mary B, and shout out to Toy, and shout out to everybody who's a part of that show, and shout out to all the chat rats. Listen, let me tell you, if you ain't seen the real appreciation, right, that they did that was absolutely phenomenal for Will the OG Glera. Everybody, if listen, I know everybody on here know Red House Media, but I'm just saying if it's a couple of people who don't, everybody, please, I listen. I'm when I tell y'all that is the best thing I seen. Will y'all please go over to Red House Media and watch that? That's a real appreciation. You know why? I brought that up, and I'm glad I brought that up because you see how that intertwined with the fake appreciation and the real appreciation. But y'all see how I'm taking these boys on the walk. Hey y'all, am I taking them on the walk? If I'm taking them on the walk, you know, give me a thumbs up or something if I'm taking them on the walk. And while y'all doing, I'm gonna put y'all on hold for a brief second. I want to see them thumbs up if I'm taking them on the walk. I had to talk to my best friend in the world, SJ, right? And he said, Ray, he said, Ray, he said, you know what to do. He said, you know how to do it. He said, yeah, you let your emotions get the best of you, you know, when you first was doing these videos, you know, because you was really highly, truly upset and you wanted your feelings to be out of there. But he said, Ray, that's why I say y'all got to get SJ a big old hand clap for that. He said, Ray, you still know how to be ferocious. You still know how to talk that shiznix with the best of them, and you should know that he telling me this. He you know he said my emotions got the best of me, and I meant everything I said. But see, as they told me, he said you 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 see they don't like that. He said they don't like that, so you got to know how to hit them with them. And everybody, can we get SJ a big old hand clap for that? Can we get SJ a big old hand clap for that? On God and them. But look, remember how I told y'all about the fake appreciation with them bozos over there? And real quick, let me shout out once again to Red House Media. Let me shout out to Mr. Red House Media himself, Danny. Shout out to the beautiful Mary B. And shout out to Toy. You understand me? And if y'all want to go see a real appreciation, you understand me? Y'all need to go to Red House Media if y'all ain't seen it yet. If y'all ain't seen the appreciation that they gave, Will the OG Glera and the moments on there they played. When I tell you, my stomach was hurting with laughter. When I tell you I was laughing so hard, my stomach was hurting, bro. Like the OG is something else, bro. Like that's a real appreciation. And you know why? I'm glad because you see how it coincide? Because Will the OG Glera is the one who really deserves appreciation. And I'm so thankful of Red House Media, aka Mr. Red House Media, and Danny himself, the beautiful Mary B and Toy. I'm so appreciative of them doing that because that's a real appreciation video that needed to be done. Them cowards, right? And what they tried to do and try to insinuate and try to, crucify the OG like they did, which highly ticked me off, ladies and gentlemen. Right. That appreciation video on Red House Media from Mr. Red House Media himself, aka Danny, the beautiful Mary B, and Toy, sensational. Sensational. I say that, I mean that, and I stand on that. 10 toes down. Sensational. All right. So let's go back to this fake appreciation. They're trying to give MC, uh, this MC rattlesnake, right? This MC rattlesnake on there talking about he almost lost his girlfriend. It's called the you problem, bozo. It's called the you problem. We don't care. Do you care about what Turtle Boy going through, you bozo, for you put your 2 cents in it? That he's still fighting on this, y'all almost cussed. Ooh, I caught myself. On this mockery of charges against him. But you talking about you almost lost your girlfriend. Turtle Boy lost 60 days of his life for nothing. That could feel like a century when you know you an innocent man, bozo. Turtle Boy is facing 105 years, bozo. You know what he facing to lose? Which we know he ain't because he gonna beat these charges. I'm just saying what he going against and what he could lose, you bozo. And you're on her, cry me a river, girl, cry me a river. Girl, he on her crying about almost losing his girlfriend. I laugh at the face of danger. Ha, ha, ha. Boy, stop playing with me, dude. Hold up. Listen, fam, I don't care. I can't speak for nobody else, but I don't care. I could care less for the malicious shenanigans you and the other 50 to 100. It probably, I'm telling y'all, because it got to be hundreds of them. All them hundreds of them who tried to plot this plan still didn't work for them. Now they on there trying to say, thank you, MC. What? I just don't know. Almost lost my girlfriend. Them sad, droopy eyes. We don't care. We don't care. And I'm not being insensitive. I don't like what this guy did. I don't like what this guy did. Oh, shout out to, I'm going to say just Laura for that cash app. Shout out to Laura. Everybody, hold up. I need y'all to put up hearts and also give Laura a big old hand clap for that. Come on, everybody. Put up hearts and give the beautiful Laura a big old hand clap for that. Thank you, beautiful. He almost lost his girlfriend. So, What? Was you in jail 60 days and couldn't do nothing with your girlfriend, sir? Could you kiss your girlfriend? Was you in jail and couldn't kiss your girlfriend, couldn't hug her how you wanted to for 60 days, couldn't take her out for lunch, couldn't take your kids to their practice and be their coaches? Bozo, did that happen to you? Crybaby tour. They're on. They want everybody to be sympathetic. I'm not sympathetic with y'all at all. Y'all plotted, planned, and it failed miserably. Oh, y'all know I'm gonna enjoy this last 23 minutes. I wish I could stay on longer, but I will come back on tonight if nobody else coming on who I respect. You understand me? Because y'all know I got to go watch some Nurse Kim. You understand me? Because she is the absolute truth, and she come on in 23 minutes, 22 minutes my time, and I am a lovey. You understand me? 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Like I said, I got 21 minutes now left to finish off these bozos. But y'all, that's why they mad. That's why they mad. Because look, look, let me get to this now. Let me talk about, I got a lot more to say, but let me talk about JJ. Let me talk about smooth face JJ, right? He on there, right? Like, they try to discredit award-winning journalists as being a journalist. Now he on there saying he a journalist. He's journalism JJ. The nerve of this guy, right? And you know he's a habitual liar, right? Y'all know he is. And he's such a whiny crybaby. Oh my God, when I hear that dude talk, just the whininess in his voice, it's sickening to her. He's a whiny baby. Like, dude, it's like her and somebody with nails scraped down a chalkboard, her and this crybaby. And he on there just lying through his teeth. They on there talking about, I'm a journalist now. But y'all ain't gonna pull off no other big stories. This dude talking about, I got something planned real big. Shut up. Just like you wasn't a Met puppet and you didn't hold that Boston Red Sox banner for ransom. My man's had to work too. He had to run like 3 lanes of traffic. Bozo. And I heard he said something else about me. That's why if if somebody could just hit me up on my time, on the, to let me know what he said about me, I'll get into that later. He gonna talk about he working on something big, but then still lie and say that they didn't hold that for ransom. The nerve of this guy. The absolute nerve of this guy. Talking about he working on something big, but he don't want to say it. Who cares, bro? Y'all are Midland locals. Turtle Boy is a worldwide superstar to all you bozos. And that's why they mad. Because this is over with. It's dry. Turtle Boy's still at the top of the world. You hear me? Hey, what y'all like? Jay Z said it right. Women lie, Man, a lot of numbers don't. Look at Turtle Boy. Look how he coming. It's a difference. But see, these guys on here, they talk down on him, but they still want to make money off his name by filming his stuff. You know, cool, 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 whatever. Right? But it's dry now for them. And that's why they mad, y'all. Y'all are some pathetic individuals. Y'all ain't like that. Y'all don't got the charisma. You don't. Like, especially that bum show when y'all play 95% music, 98% music, and 2% dumb talk, right? And then when you look at the MC dude, he look like he gonna cry every 5 seconds when he talking. Nobody don't want to see that. Y'all are local, can y'all are not look, okay, y'all if y'all want to say that, y'all say that. But we know who the real journalist is. We know who the award-winning journalist is. And this will be a mockery to me if Turtle Boy don't win Journalist of the Year in every single category. Who did what he did breaking this story? Who did that? Who did that? But let them bozos talk. You know, Turtle Boy, you know, they be trying to downplay Turtle Boy. And and that's why they pathetic. Right? Because they try to downplay Turtle Boy for what he did. And that's why they gonna feel the wrath. Right? And they try to downplay him, and then when he going through what he going through, like against a town who who hates Turtle Boy. They hate him. Do you understand that they hate him? Do y'all understand that they hate Turtle Boy? And he going against them, right? Look at the weasel Judge Crump, right? Think about that. He going up against all of this, but thank God for Beto Rowe and Bradle. Thank God for them and everybody else who are part of that team, right? Thank God for them, right? Thank God for them. Thank God for them. But y'all, oh, I love watching the GOAT show last night. Oh man, hey, the GOAT Turtle Boy said, "Oh, you mother fudge cakes, you know who try to do all this stuff while I'm in this particular situation. I never forget, and don't get mad because you're doing this now. And when I come back like a category, the highest category of a storm there is, relentless on you bozos who did this to me in this very, very sensitive moment when my life is on the line. Whew. Hold up. Now listen, everybody. When Turtle Boys talk, you better listen. You better remember. I was saying that in this chat last night. I said, y'all better remember what Turtle Boy's saying. Remember that. I know them dudes over there, they like Felicia off Friday. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. They like Felicia. Okay. But when the wrath of that category 5 storm comes, you gonna curl in. You gonna curl in. This is a man who went above and beyond. This could have been any of us, y'all. Any of us. Any of us. This could have happened to any of us. And this was crazy. This happens all the time around the world. And think how this could have been, and it usually don't go this way. A lot of people get convicted and threw away for life, right? And I want y'all to think about that. Think about all the corrupted stuff that go on around where people get threw away because of the injustice. And you don't hear about it, like I said, 20, 25 years later, and some never get lucky until the Innocent Project come on or new DNA. Think about that. And y'all don't see why I despise these dudes? for what they did? Do y'all understand why these guys are the most soulless individuals that you could think about, right? I got 13 minutes left for Nurse Kim come on, so finna make this a good 13 minutes. Like, when Turtle Boy don't know what's gonna happen to him, they act like it's dangerous for them. Like, you hear a smooth face JJ talking about Brian Higgins could come get man. Shut up. You ain't Turtle Boy. Nobody don't know who you is. You can walk down the street regular, dude, and nobody ain't gonna recognize you. Or if they will recognize you for being the Midland Met puppet who tried to hold the Red Sox banner for ransom. You goofy. That's the difference. Bum. Turtle Boy can't go nowhere now. Turtle Boy, it's different for Turtle. Man, it's different. You meddling mutt puppet. Tell me Brian Higgins could come do this to me, crying. Like, nobody don't even know who you is. Nobody don't even know who you is, you goofy. The absolute audacity of this guy. Y'all, when I tell y'all, like, this is, oh my God. He said Higgins. Higgins could come get me. Higgins could come get me out. You know how many people don't know you? Fam, you know how many people don't know you? You know how it's easy for you to walk down your street and go get you, to your local spot, right? Get you something to eat without no attention. You be out there hoping and a wishing and a wishing and a hoping for the attention. That's why you mad, you meddling met puppet. That's why you mad. Because you wish you had that attention. You wish that they would just stop you and say, hi. Hi, I know you. I know you. Are you Turtle Boy? Yeah, but you wish you was that, huh? You wish you was that, huh? You wish you was that. Oh, can I take a picture with you? It's Turtle Boy. You wish you was that, huh? You wish you was that. Boy, you is pathetic. You should be ashamed of yourself. But I told you, smooth face JJ, I'm not the one, I'm the right one. And what's also pathetic in these last 10 minutes is how you let your daddy and JF Bomb finish your sentences for you. Like, bro, when you gonna stand up for yourself? Tin man, no heart. When you gonna start speaking for yourself? You on there crying about that. People say that he don't let me for this. People don't say, we all see it. It's the truth. I told y'all he was a habitual liar. He on there talking about people not sending these sentences. People don't know. No, we see it. Stop lying. You can't even finish a sentence. Hold up, shut up. Right? And then this the reason why I like JF Bum and you smooth face, JJ. Even though Kevin Kev, he ain't off limits, but cause he's a goofy too. Y'all take advantage of Kevin Kev. And y'all some real soulless individuals. Like y'all try to put Kevin Kev out there like when that fake news Kevin Kev feel like this. You want him to say he said it first. Whoop-de-whoop so y'all can pounce on it. Really? But I thought y'all been talking to that woman who told her boy saved his life. You see how? I know. 9 minutes, I'm done. And I'm going over there with y'all. You see how dumb that make you guys look? Right. You been talking to Karen Rick and all that other stuff. Like you is Like, dude, nobody feels sympathy for you, crybaby. If you want to be a journalist, say you a local neighborhood journalist. Say that you a local local neighborhood journalist JJ. That's his new name. Local neighborhood journalist JJ. That's what you is. For one hood. That's it. You don't spark nothing, fam. Yeah, the Matlin, the local Matlin journalist, the local Malden journalist. You don't push no waves. You don't push the envelope, fam. You ain't that and you mad. Cause Turtle Boy is you and JF Bomb and Kevy Kev. Y'all mad. MC, he mad. All them other bums that was on that show, mad. But y'all thought y'all had y'all one. And what happened? What happened? What happened? Now you crying and want sympathy. You crybaby, girly girl. You is a crybaby, girly girl. Smooth face JJ. Hold up. Local Malden journalist JJ. You is a crybaby, girly girl. That's what you is. You's a crybaby, girly girl. That's what you is. And we seen that y'all been plotting this. And like anybody who support them dudes, like for real, y'all gotta look at what happened. Anybody who support them, go look in the mirror. Look what these bozos thought they had, and they failed miserably at it. But like I told y'all, I'm the Huckleberry, and they gonna get this work. Oh yeah, they gonna get this work. Cause ain't none of y'all Turtle Boy who hating on them over there. All y'all combined together are not Turtle Boy. Y'all not. Y'all not. Ain't none of y'all Turtle Boy. All y'all over there is lame. Y'all real lame. Y'all the go along, get along gang. That's what y'all is. Y'all don't march to y'all own beat. Y'all the go along, get along gang. And y'all ain't Turtle Boy, fam. Y'all never will be. Y'all took a huge hit on the suckerism. Y'all took a huge hit on the suckerism. And it's gonna steady get exposed, right? They want to sit up here and talk about they for just y'all not for no justice. Where's the justice for Turtle Boy? This the dude who is the hero. This the dude who exposed the biggest corruption scandal that we've seen in a long time. He the real hero. Where's the Free Turtle Boy movement? After what he did for that woman, after what he did to help not only that city, but everybody over the world now. But that show, y'all are on some suckerism. That's what y'all is. Y'all are some bozo buster cowards who are soulless in three pitches and y'all got struck out. It ain't the same. See, the difference is Turtle Boy could pick up any story now. He worked his way to do that. He earned that. He didn't cut no corners like you bozos tried to do. He worked for that. Tunnel vision. We're gonna call him Mr. Turtle Boy Tunnel Vision. He stayed focused at the goal at hand, you bozos. Everybody understand that. Hashtag focused at the goal at hand. Turtle Boy stayed focused at the goal at hand, and he made it to this moment. He made it. And he here. And he one of the top dogs, not only in the States, around the world. He's not a local modern journalist. That's the difference, you soulless cowards. But before I get off of this, right, I want to thank everybody. I want to let y'all know how I truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate everybody and how I love all of y'all for being on the right side of what's right. That love goes deep, right? Because what's happening to Turtle Boy, what they tried to do to the OG Will the Glare, is disturbing to me. They are soulless and rotten individuals, and I thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, right? For rocking with me through this, showing all the love y'all had, and guess what, y'all? We almost monetized, baby. We almost there, and it's because of y'all. Thank everybody who done sent donations. And not just that, I appreciate it if you can. It helps. But I appreciate everybody who watched the video, click the like, share. Just even if you watch it, I appreciate y'all. I can go on for days, but guess what, y'all? It's time for Nurse Kim, because I'm a lovey too. I see y'all soon.